Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So we got thrift store runs, some pretty cool stuff, some vintage items, good toys. We got some vintage toys I got in the mail, at least one. We'll take a look at that. We got some sales and other listing shenanigans. Let's take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. All right, thrift runs. I got some pretty cool stuff. Honorable mention, that's items I keep for myself. For my Blu-ray collection, I got Star Trek Beyond. Now for the new Star Trek remake movies, or not new, but kind of new. I think I have them all now. I think this is the last one, I think. So I actually have, I think, all three. Which I've never actually watched any of them yet though, so now I can binge watch all three of them, watch the whole set, I think. So that'll be cool. Speaking of that's cool, I found a couple DVDs, Beavis and Butthead. Normally I don't pick up DVDs, but these aren't the most common DVDs that you'll see every day. So we got two Beavis and Butthead episode series sets. The Christmas one, I guess. Oh no, holidays basically. Halloween, Buttoween, and Beavis and Butthead Do Christmas. I grew up, when I was a teenager, whenever Beavis and Butthead was at its height of popularity. I remember going and seeing the Beavis and Butthead movie, and it was so packed that they brought in the bench seats from out in the lobby inside the theater. This was in the 90s, of course. They brought them into the theater so more people could sit. So a couple of those are $1 a piece, pretty cool. Then a couple other dollar DVDs I think I'm going to make some good money off of. Here's a Heart Saver First Aid and CPR AED CPR course, 2-disc set by American Heart Association. The prices are all over on this. This one might not be so great, but it could sell for a lot of money. I'm not quite sure. But this one is potentially even better. This is like a still package set. Basic life support, BLS. 2 different sets and a renewal. Basic life support DVD set with renewal, 3-disc set. American Heart Association. I scanned this and I saw it was a 2020 edition that sold for $150. So I don't know. For $1 or $2, I have to go for this and see. It could be a home run item. The kind of stuff like this is like, whenever it finally sells, it probably sells for good money. You just gotta wait and see if it's gonna sell. Alright, the rest of the stuff I pretty much got today. Oh no, one other thing. Decided to grab a phone bag again. This was $9.99. This thrift store, 2 thrift stores I went to. One I didn't get a discount on, and one I did. So I paid full $10 for this. But this is a Panasonic phone, and I just noticed this bag had a lot of handsets in it, and I looked up the particular model number of this phone handset, and the replacement handsets are selling for like 30 bucks a piece. So for 10 bucks, I think I've got, could be over $100 worth of sales here. Taking phones and piecing them out is something I used to do a lot, but I've kind of slowed down on it because there is a little bit more work, testing them out and stuff, and deregistering them and stuff sometimes. But I thought I'd grab this one because I've had good luck selling the Panasonic phones in the past, and this is a really big bag of them. Got some cool miscellaneous toys today. Here's a $1.99 bag. This has got 2 Fisher-Price Imaginext Night horses in it. Let me pull those out. So Imaginext figures can sell for decent cash. 2011 Fisher-Price. I could not find those markings as easily when it was in the bag, and they actually came after me for ripping the bag open, but then they rebagged it for me. But I wasn't trying to be dishonest. I just wanted to inspect what the item was. But we got 2 of those horses. I think these can sell for $8 to $10 a piece. So for $1.99, I could probably take these and make a $15, $20 sale. And then here's a really cool bag for $3. Let's see what we got in here. First toy is, I think, just a kind of a generic made in China toy. I don't see a brand on it, but it could be. You never know. It could be even these knockoff branded stuff people do collect. So it just depends on what it is. Maybe I'll hang on to it, and you never know, it might be worth something. Or it might not. It doesn't matter. That's not why I bought the bag. The reason I bought the bag was was in there. This is a 2018 Jurassic Park kind of like what do they call it? Classic series, basically from the first Jurassic Park movie, basically I think. Even though this was made in 2018, so it's a 2018 Mattel Universal Jurassic Park number JP18 Jeep. So I paid $3 for that bag, and I think this Jeep could be worth $25 to $30. So that's a pretty cool pickup. Then I found this in a toy bin. I got a 20% discount off it, $2.95, so 20% off of that. It's another one of the Zoomer Meowsies. I like to sell these. They don't sell super quick, but they're pretty cool. Pretty cool little interactive toys. I usually get a couple of them together and sell them in a little package deal. Then I've got some vintage, not really toys, but, well, they're puzzles. Could be cool, but could be a little disappointment too. A few reasons why. Well, first off, so they're 1960s vintage puzzles. One thing is I don't know if they're complete or not. So actually, they say $2.95. They went ahead and give them to me for $1.95 a piece because I said, in case they're not complete, you know, if they're not complete, I won't come back. You know, I won't bother you. I'll just throw them away or whatever. Or I don't know if I'll throw them away, but you know what I mean. The other disappointment is that these boxes made it all the way from, one of them has the date 1962 on it, and from 1962 and made it to that thrift store with being in pretty good condition, and then they put tape all over it. Hopefully I can peel off the tape. It is just packing tape, but I don't know. I think it's gonna take some of the, I think it is probably gonna take off some of the stuff. I could try to heat it, you know, and be careful. We'll see. But I got that one, $1.95 a piece. This is a Milton Bradley Big Ben 1,000-piece puzzle, Peaceful Mill. Then we've got same exact thing, but this is Bear Lake. And then one more. This is the one that said 1962 on the box, actually. Had the copyright logo on it and everything. Night Watch. Pretty neat vintage puzzles. Hopefully they're complete. I gotta count 1,000-piece puzzles. That's another thing. Most people might not want to even bother with that. But I think if these are complete, and maybe even if I can get the tape off successfully and keep the box pretty nice, I think these should be worth at least $20 to $30 a piece. So I think it'll all said and done be worth it if they're complete. So that'll be an interesting gamble. All right, then I got some Nerf again. Not finding as much as I had been, but I'm still finding some okay stuff. Found some of my party pack fodder. I got a $1.99 disruptor. I'm gonna start saving the disruptors. I've said this many times, and making a party pack with disruptors as well. Disruptor and another strong arm. I think that makes 9 or 10. One of these here, I got another Maverick too. That makes, one of these is like right. Maybe I can make a party pack of one of them, which would mean I have 10 of them. So got a strong arm Maverick and a disruptor. So. And I found another modulus regulator, sorry, $2.99. So if that works out, these are pretty good ones. Then I found a $1.95 Demolisher 2-in-1. Has somebody put a nice custom Sharpie paint job on it. Already spinning. This is one of my favorite ones to pick up. I kind of like it, and it has its banana clip that makes it look cool. So. Glad to pick that up for $2. Alright, I sold this Batman Arkham Asylum game, Xbox 360. A viewer named Kevin bought it, about $9 and some change. So Kevin, really appreciate that. I saw your message, said they enjoy the channel, they watch the channel, and so appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the game. Alright, a couple more sales. Dukes of Hazzard Season 7, $20.95 total pay by the customer. And this Eden Waggy Musical Vintage Teddy wind up. That sold for $38.76 total pay by the customer. That was a good one. I paid $2.99 or $1.99 for that. I picked up a vintage toy for my collection, vintage Skeleton Warriors. They're Bad to the Bone. I got one of the hero characters, Ursak the Guardian. These are vintage 90s Playmates that made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. They had this line called Skeleton Warriors. didn't go very far, but they're really cool. Or at least I think they are. I've never owned one before, so wow, I wish I could have got that for $2.99. They're pretty cheap actually though to collect. This is brand new in package, this figure, and it was only $15 so on eBay. So I think I'm gonna open it. Not right now. I'm gonna wait till I get a few of them and do like a video about the Skeleton Warriors. They're pretty neat. I sold that Stanley Yankee tool, vintage hand drill. So tools are great. Individual tools like that are great because people usually sell them for cheap at a yard sale, and they got the model number and brand and everything. So oh, where's my sales numbers? Oh yeah, that Stanley tool, paid $2 for it, sold, total price paid by the customer $26.97. Not bad. Then this is a Chap May Knight's shield, little toy shield for our Chap May brand. That came with a Masters of Universe lot I bought, and so I put that for sale. It sold for $9.98, total paid by the customer. All right, let's list up for sale these. They call these fishbowl. They're so big, thick glass fishbowl Coors goblets. These, yeah, each one of these. Let's see how much it weighs, so you can get an idea. Because this isn't the regular vintage like mugs you'll find. These are super heavy. Yeah, they weigh 2 pounds and 11 ounces for one of them. So if that's any kind of give you an indicator of how heavy duty these glasses are. So actually it's going to be a pretty heavy sale, right? It's going to be probably over 6 pound shipment. Anyways, I think I paid $1 a piece, so hopefully I can make at least a $30 sale total paid by the customer. We'll see what we can do. All right, we'll lift these tools up. Paid $4 for them, and hopefully I can sell them for at least $40 for both of them. So we'll see. All right, let's sell some Nerf stuff. I've collected enough Mega Blasters to do a little lot, so put those together like that. Then I got some more fodder over here, but these are all modulus, so I can make a little lot of modulus stuff. And Vortex, so I got the stuff to make a little lot of that too. Then I've got the strong arms. I've almost got 10 of those, not quite. As well as the Mavericks, I've got like 8 of those, so I need a couple more of each of these to make a 10 party pack of each of those, so we'll still be working on those. Alright, that Bionicle piece I bought recently in the bag turned out to be a good one. It's a Lego Bionicle number 70793, the Skull Basher. He was pretty much complete. There was one tiny little piece that goes inside of his chest that is probably really irrelevant, but other than that, he's pretty much complete. There's a few extra pieces. I don't know how many extra pieces they normally come with, but yeah, I think this might be a $25–30 Bionicle I paid a couple bucks for from the thrift store, so pretty neat. All right, got a lot of that stuff listed. I can just put this stuff away for later, as well as these. Well, the Lego Bionicle Skull Basher sold already. So that sold for $20.76. I paid a couple bucks for that. I could have squeezed a couple extra bucks out of it if I would have priced it a little bit higher, I guess. But since it had like one little piece missing, I decided to see if I could just give a competitive price. So here's the pieces for it. I'm gonna ship it out, and then I sold these little vintage Batman board game pieces. Those are 2 little Batmans. That was from that lot of Micro Machine toys that had a bunch of little toys in it. That was a great bag for $3. Over $100 worth of sales, I think. Batman's sold for $6.34, total paid by the customer. Okay, dang, I got a bunch more sales here. Let's see here. I sold the Frisbee from my recent yard sale pickup. Paid $2 for that. That sold for $21.60, total paid by the customer. Then this F-Troop sealed DVD set, complete second season, sold for $14.60, total paid by the customer. Then that Snap-on tool from the yard sale, paid $5. I overpaid for that, but that's okay. I paid $5 for it, $16.35, total paid by the customer. Then vintage Motu Masters of the Universe He-Man Dragon Walker. pretty nice condition. That sold for $37.66. That was from my, accessories lot. So those pieces are great. I have a couple more sales from that. This Tama and Friends. This is one of my embroidery memory cards that sold. That $15.38 total pay by the customer. Then I picked up this Hasbro Family Fun game pack from Xbox 360 game from the thrift store recently. That one sold for $23.14 total pay by the customer. Then this is the Wii Sports disc. I just put in this old case because it came with it. It was a copy of Wii Sports. All right condition. I'm worried about this sale. It might come back to me because they may not have read that it's not that great a condition. But the Wii disc sold for $27 total pay by the customer. All right, then this Tiny Toon Adventures Acme All Stars Sega Genesis game. Nice one. Nice. I should have kept it in my collection, but oh well. Thought I'd make some money this time. Konami game, by the way. Tiny Toons sold for $43.78. Then this was a ammo chain that goes to a Dart Zone blaster. Thanks to Ryan Inglestead for pointing that out. I threw it up for sale and it sold for $10.38 total pay by the customer. Then over here, these are the Sun Gold SoCo or Sun Gold Galaxy Warriors accessories. These will help complete a figure named Iguana. He-Man Masters of the Universe knockoff figures, basically. But the knockoffs can be worth more than the regular He-Mans because they're harder to find, especially the accessories. So those two accessory pieces, somebody overseas bought those. I made a best offer, made a deal for wheeling and dealing a little bit. But we ended up coming up to a price, total price paid by the customer, $38.99 for those Sun Gold pieces. Then, oh yeah, I sold those recent Tupperware, that Tupperware set that I paid $5 for. Really nice set. Got all four with all four lids. That little Tupperware stackable cup set that sold for $30.33 total pay by the customer. Oh, and I overlooked this too. This is a Motu lot, vintage Motu lot of. Let me dump it out. A vintage Motu lot. I pieced together 10 figures of just kind of common figures that are in okay condition. Most of them. That 10 figure lot. I'm sorry, 14 figure lot. It was quite a big lot. I put it on auction just to see. It did okay. It's quite a lot of figures, but nothing special. Individually, they wouldn't generally sell for a whole lot, so I decided to go for it. But that lot sold for $85.33 total paid by the customer. So that's fine. And then I sold a Tila shield for Masters of the Universe for $12.70 total paid by the customer. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments down in the comment section about whatever you want. eBay selling, toy collecting, anything. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.